Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you had a good weekend. It is now Sunday evening, April 26th. This month has gone by so fast, y'all. Felt like March had like 97 days in it, but it's April 26th. This is gonna be officially the last week of April before we're going to a new month. We had an awesome weekend. I hope that you did too. We had company this weekend. I had a friend come out from out of town. Took a random trip. She needed to get away. We needed company. I needed to be in tour guide mode. And that may be frowned upon by some of you all, but really, as long as you take precautionary measures, I just feel that we need to just step out of the idea that we need to be locked down, that there's no other way to live but to be locked down. If you practice good hygiene and you take the necessary measures such as masks, antibacterial, wiping down steering wheels, cars, your car, making sure the kids or even yourself that you don't touch any kind of metal railing, that you don't sit on a chair. Like, yeah, there's ways to go out and have fun. And so we found a way to have fun this weekend. We were tour guide mode. A lot of people know that that's one of my things.
Distract her and I'll get one.
And so we had such a good time with my friend Yuli. You may have seen on Facebook, we went out to Live Oak County Park today. Yesterday, we were attempted to go to the Guadalupe State Park, but we got there, it was already closing. So we ended up in New Braunfels and Landa Park, and it's just such a beautiful scenery. I'll insert a clip here. Just hanging out, laughing, catching up, having therapy, and you just really appreciate those connections and that conversation that you have with people absolutely doing nothing, having takeout and going to parks, having snow cones or raspas as we call them, and just showing them the little places that we go to. So it was a really good friend, and I'm glad that she came over. But I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to thank you all, the people on the back end who have reached out to me and sent me love and support and prayers in regards to my would have been wedding anniversary. Some of you may have, me on the social media platform of Facebook and have seen that I would have had a 9th wedding anniversary this last Wednesday, which is also Earth Day. So I had a really rough week. Just work, just the tediousness of having 2 kids on different levels, a kindergarten student and a 4th grader that's in tag or talented and gifted on 2 different learning levels, 2 different attention spans, 2 different kinds of work, on top of me trying to have work into myself, like my own revenue, making work, trying to encourage myself, trying to motivate myself, give myself affirmations, because I've been saying for such a long time, y'all, that 10 is the number of completion. And I have been with my work for 10 years. And now that we're at 10 and a half going on 11, this happened. And it's just another eye opener of being on this lockdown and being on this quarantine shelter at home situation is really encouraging you all and encouraging myself to take advantage of the time that we have with our kids, the time that we have with our family. A lot of times we just get home from work and we have dinner and it's in a rush and we talk about our day real quick. And then we go and we hibernate and we unwind for another day. And by no means is that anything wrong with that. But when you have the opportunity to have your kids one-on-one, and for me, speaking for myself, I've had the ability to raise my grieving children. I've had the ability to have those tender moments after loss, after losing Milton, of just being able to have that talk and reassure them everything's going to be okay, and be in prayer with them and walk them to school and pick them up from school. My children don't know what a daycare is. They don't know what it's like to be away from me for more than just a few hours when they're at school, and that's it. I usually have been picking them up, and before me it was also Milton. So just also showing them as children how blessed they are that they've been able to have a mom that wakes up, takes them to school, picks them up in the afternoon, packs them a lunch, helps them with homework after school, cooks them a meal, takes them to the park, gives them their unwind time, and then we do it all over again. And on the weekend, we travel, we go to New Braunfels, we go to Corpus, to the ocean, we go down to the valley and visit with family. We're always up and about. We go to Houston and visit family. Not many people have that ability, that opportunity, and I thank God all the time for everything that he's given us, everything that we've overcome hand in hand, but more than anything, for just being able to see the blessings in disguise. So just, taking the opportunity. So this week was just a really hard week. Like, I think I'm just burned out from being at home. It's not in my character to be a homebody. I'm not someone who watches TV. I'm guilty. I watch YouTube all the time. I feed my spirit. I watch different pastors and different, preachings and things like that. I follow a couple of people online and then just motivational people, widows like myself, that I gravitate to because it's good to see their growth, and it's encouraging to see what they do and how they've been obedient with God in their lives, and to share their story and their testimony. And it drives me all the time to share my own testimony, not just because my family is so awesome, they want to follow me and see what's going on with us, but also for someone out there that I don't already know, somebody who may be going through this for the first time now, or maybe in a couple of months when they see this. So anyways, thank you guys so much for the love and support. Thank you to my pastor. He's amazing. Like, he's been with us. He's been my pastor now for almost 11 years. He knew my husband so well. He knows us so well. He's also the godfather, and they're the godparents to my babies, to our littles. So to have him just send a picture and send words that come from his heart, it just broke me. It's like, you program yourself like, this is not a celebration anymore. This is not a milestone. I'm in a transitional phase, guys. I have so much going on, so much that I want to share, but I feel like I can't go from 0 to 100. I got to fill you in and share my heart and share my journey along the way. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more adamant in this next month, in these next couple of weeks, to kind of catch you up with what's going on inside here, and just encourage you that you just count your blessings, take a deep breath, look at your surroundings, keep your faith, and just make the best of this mandatory reset that we have because of the coronavirus. So thank you all for the love and support, for the messages, for the text, for remembering Milton, and for keeping his memory alive. Thank you for the love and support that you shared, because I shared my feelings on this platform of Facebook, and because I'm sharing my feelings now, thank you in advance. So I love you all so much. You have a blessed week, and we'll see you soon. Bye.